Good morning, students. Today's thought: some people dream of success while other people get up early morning and make it happen. So, student, let us continue our chapter. In the previous period, we have seen land breeze, sea breeze. We have also seen mountain breeze and valley breeze. Now, just have a look at this table given on page number 26. You can open your copy textbook, page number 26. These are the major local winds around the world. We will just have a look at it. Name of the wind is given first, nature of the wind, and characteristics and areas of influence. Read it carefully in detail. Right now, I will just read out the names and the nature. Lu, hot and dry. Simum, hot, dry, and destructive. Chinook, warm and dry. Minstrel, cold and dry. Bora, cold and dry. Pampero, cold and dry. Fiona, hot and dry. So, where they are found, the characteristics and areas are given. Read this table in detail. Now, let us move further and see what are seasonal winds. Seasonal wind, monsoon. Monsoon winds are generated due to the uneven heating of land and water in the different seasons. During summers, monsoons blow from the sea to the land, and in winters, they blow from land to sea. Southeast Asia, East Africa, North Australia are the regions where pronounced effect of these winds are felt. The influence of monsoon wind is seen in summer and winter season in Indian subcontinent. Due to these winds, the Indian subcontinent experiences monsoon, that is rainy season, and retreating monsoon season apart from the summer and winter. Now let us discuss this in detail. Now the picture on page number 26, 5.6 figure is given. First figure A, that is summer, and the other is the condition in winter. So during summer, what is happening? Let us see. We have seen that monsoon winds are generated due to uneven heating of land and water in different seasons. During summer, now let us concentrate on this first picture. This is of summer, during summer. So during summer, what is happening? Let us see. During summer, monsoon blows from sea to land. That means in this way. This is the sea. Here we know 0 degree equator, and here mid latitudinal high pressure belt. Here it is at equator low pressure belt. So during summer, the winds are blowing from sea to land. So in this way they are blowing. Because during summer, land gets heated and the air pressure is low. On the other hand, sea is comparatively cooler than the land, and hence the high pressure is developed. Hence, monsoon blows from sea to land during the summer. So, you know very well here during summer, as we have seen, same phenomena, same logic as we have seen land breeze and sea breeze. So, during summer, the land gets heated, temperature high means pressure low, and when there is low pressure, the wind from high pressure will move to low pressure because water body is comparatively cooler. So there will be high pressure. So from high pressure to low pressure the winds are blowing. So first is the picture which is showing the monsoons or the seasonal wind during the summer season. So here they are moist. They are carrying the precipitation. All the causes of precipitation in Indian subcontinent is caused due to this. In the second picture, it is about winter. Whereas in winter, monsoon winds blow from land to sea because land remains cool as compared to sea. So, here high pressure is developed on the land because it is winter season, and as compared to land, water is hot. It is not much hot, but as compared to the land, it is comparatively hot. That's why here the low pressure is developed. That's why again from high pressure to low pressure it will blow. So they blow from land to sea. So these are mainly caused due to the season and the uneven heating of the land and water due to different season. That's why they are called the seasonal wind. Actually, monsoon winds are in fact sea and land breezes blowing on large scale. Already I have told you that if we keep in mind water, land breeze and sea breeze, then it will be very easy for us to understand this figure 5.6. So this differences is only because of the uneven distribution of heat and the winds blowing from high pressure to low pressure. Now southwest monsoon and northeast monsoon. We will just have a look at this picture. It is not given in the textbook in such detail. We will just have a look at here. Now when we talk about southwest monsoon. Now southwest, you know the direction very well. This is the north direction. This is south direction. Here it is west and here it is east. Now in the south, here we are having Australia in the south direction. You can see in the picture high pressure. In the west, I have written W. The direction of the movement is from high to low, that is Indian subcontinent. So here they are moving and are called southwest monsoon. In the second picture, that is in winter season. North is the North Indian subcontinent. Here the temperature is low, so pressure is high. So high pressure is there, and east side. Similarly, the east side here in this picture is here. This is north. So in this picture, east is shown. Direction of the air movement from high to low, that is from Indian subcontinent in the north towards the low, here Australia. So these are called the northeast monsoon, that is retreating monsoon. The first picture shows us the summer and the second is during the winter. During summer, that is southwest monsoon, they are moist, and here northeast monsoon, they are dry winds. Again the same picture I have shown. High pressure and low pressure, north direction is shown. Then first winter, that is dry, and summer season wet, that is moist. Page number 27. Monsoon winds are in fact sea and land breezes blowing on large scale. Most of the precipitation, that means all form of water, that means rain or it can be snowfall. So all sort of precipitation in Indian subcontinent is the effect of monsoon winds. After crossing the equator, they blow from southwest towards the Indian subcontinent. Here we have seen the southwest. This is the direction southwest. This is south and west. They were blowing from this direction. In this way they were blowing southwest direction. After crossing equator, they blow from the southwest towards the Indian subcontinent during the period of June to September. That means the rainy season, the monsoon season. They are called southwest monsoons, which I have explained right now. they are full of moisture. From September to December, because of the low pressure area developing near the equator, wind blow from the Indian subcontinent towards the equator. They are called the northeast monsoon winds. So from north and here the east direction. So these are the retreating, or we are calling it northeast monsoon winds. So these winds are dry, and we are having these rains during the winters, and especially in the eastern coastal region. So from September to December, because of the low pressure area developing the equator, winds are blowing from the Indian subcontinent towards the equator. They are called northeast monsoon winds. They are dry winds. So students, go through this page number 26 and 27 from your textbook. Now let us move further. Let us see cyclones. Cyclones. Cyclonic conditions are created when low pressure area is surrounded by high pressure area. In this condition, wind starts blowing towards the low pressure area from the surrounding high pressure area. So we know always the wind blows from high pressure to low pressure, and this cyclonic condition is when there is low pressure area in middle and it is surrounded by high pressure. So from the surrounding high pressure, it will start moving towards the inside. Due to the rotation of earth, the cyclonic wind in the northern hemisphere moves in an anti-clockwise direction. So they are moving in anti-clockwise direction because of the rotation of earth. This we have already seen previously. Here we are just doing the revision. It is moving anti-clockwise direction in the northern hemisphere, whereas they move in a clockwise direction in southern hemisphere. During cyclone, the sky is cloudy, winds blow with very high velocity, that is very high speed, and it rains heavily. The area affected by cyclone is limited. The duration, velocity, direction and place of the origin of these winds are unpredictable. We can't predict exactly where the cyclone will be generated. So in the picture you can see 5.7 how the cyclone is formed. On weather map, the center of the cyclone is represented by the letter L, as it is shown in the figure 5.7. L means here low pressure, letter L. This is the cyclone. A cyclone system moves from one place to another. Now cyclonic storms. Cyclones occurring in the western part of Pacific Ocean along the coasts of Japan, China, Philippines, etc. are known as typhoons. These storms arise in the month between June to October. Due to high velocity winds and heavy rains, these prove to be destructive. The cyclones in the Caribbean Sea are known as hurricanes. These are also destructive in nature. During these storms, the minimum velocity of wind is 60 km per hour. Cyclones also originate in the temperate zone, but they are not so powerful and hence not destructive. Now cyclone we have seen low pressure in between and it is surrounded by high pressure. On weather map, cyclone is represented by letter L because in center there is low pressure, that's why it is shown by letter L. Now let us see anticyclone. Now cyclone, once you understand, it is exactly opposite of it. Under specific atmospheric condition, air pressure in a particular region increases and the pressure is surrounded area remains low. In this situation, wind blow from center towards the areas in circular manner. Now you can see in this figure, in center we have high pressure and in circular motion they are moving outward. That is exactly opposite of the cyclone. In cyclone they were moving inward and anticyclone they are moving outward. In this situation, wind blow from center towards the surrounding area, that means outside in a circular manner. In northern hemisphere, winds blow clockwise whereas in southern hemisphere they blow anti-clockwise. Now what we have seen, exactly again opposite. During anticyclone the sky is clear, wind blow with lesser velocity and weather is pleasant. That means we just have the winds blowing. Anticyclones are not destructive. Generally they last for few days or weeks. Anticyclones originate in the temperate zone. On weather map, the center of the anticyclone is represented by H, because in center here it is high pressure and in circular motion it is moving outward. So here it is represented in H. Anticyclones are vividly experiences in high pressure belts. Winds in these regions are always moving out and hence rainfall in such area is quite low. In cyclones there are heavy rains, destructive rains, and in anticyclone only wind is blowing, it is not destructive and very low rainfall is there. Naming the cyclone. Cyclone occurring in different parts of the world are assigned different names. A list of name is prepared for each of the oceans and its part. Name in the list are suggested by countries in the region of that ocean. If the wind speed in a storm exceeds 33 knots, that means 60 km per hour, the cyclone is assigned a name. Name make it easier for us to remember the particular storm. So we finished the lesson here. Students, go through the lesson carefully, read it. We have already done the question answers. If you have any doubts, write it down. So whenever we are having doubt clearing session, it will be solved. Thank you.